I didn't know what Cocoon is. No one actually said what Cocoon is. You're thinking, okay, is Cocoon a city? Is it a planet? Is it a town? What? And not even the dialogue actually explains it very well. It just shows a picture of this giant glowy thing, which I'm assuming it was the planet Cocoon. And after reading, I'm still wondering, is it actually a city or is it a planet? I still don't know. And seriously, Cocoon? What kind of name is that? And these characters' names are ridiculous. I mean, who the hell names someone Snow? Who the hell names someone Fang? Who names someone Lightning? I know that's a code name, but still, it's stupid. And her philosophy of trying to change herself by using her fucking code name is gonna change her. No, it doesn't, you dumb bitch. And why is there someone named after a fucking spice? You know, the spice vanilla, but in French. Why are you named after an ice cream flavoring? Oh God. I'm actually going quite a while. Okay. Let me just explain about the characters. The characters have hardly any personality. Apart from SARS, but you know what? SARS is a stereotype, and that's really bad if the black comedy sidekick stereotype has more personality than the other characters. You have problems. No, seriously. You have problems when stereotypes outrank your fucking main characters, which I don't think there are any main characters. And once again, this is why I don't understand about Final Fantasy recently. That they can't dispatch a hero. You're like, who's the hero of this game? Especially in Final Fantasy X. Who do you think the hero was in Final Fantasy X? People will say it was Tidus, but he's got nothing to do with the story. And don't say it's because Sin was his father, because that's bullshit. You know, that's just a daddy issue. You know, Yuna is the fucking main character, the hero of that series, or of that game. And of course, Vaughn has no point in the game either, or in Final Fantasy XII. Vaughn and this girl he was with, what's her name? I don't know. She's annoying anyway. But I'm just going to ask you this: pick out the characters' personalities without saying what they look like and what they do in Final Fantasy 13. And can you? Not really. And actually, it doesn't give you enough expedition on what they actually do, especially with Snow. I was wondering, who the hell is Snow? Is he actually someone? Is he a resistance fighter? Or is he something else? I don't know. Actually, the dialogue doesn't really explain it very well. Apparently, he actually does his own self patrols around his hometown. So he's a patrolman apparently, and then all of a sudden I think he becomes a resistance fighter. I don't know. Why does he fight people with guns with his bare hands? I don't understand it. I understand it when he becomes a lessee, and he wasn't a lessee back then. And of course his fucking friends, right? I think there's like 4 people he's with, but he begins with 2 others. You know, this black guy with the orange hairdo. You know, what the fuck is wrong with his back? Why is he crouching down like a fucking monkey and shooting like that? Why? And what this slut bitch he was with as well. You know, she does this little weird dance and put the gun over her shoulders. I'm like, why? And of course, Snow's like, I'm a man. I don't use hands. I mean, I'm a man. I don't use guns. I just punch people. Yeah, well done. Try and do that in the real world. Oh dear God. You know, as SARS is the only human in this game, and the only one with actual logic. Apart from, I don't know why he had a bird in his hair. You know, my sister had birds. They fucking shit everywhere. Why has he got a bird in his fucking afro? That's gotta stink. I mean, Jesus Christ. Oh, and also Hope. I mean, Jesus Christ, Hope. You know, it just seems like he doesn't understand what's going on in the world. And for some reason, his mother's died. Do you not know where his mother? Do you not know where your mother's going? She's going to fight for your freedom. I think. And of course she dies, and I'm like, hey Hope, what were you expecting? I know you must keep your hope up to that she'll come back, but there was always a chance that she would get killed, and blaming Snow doesn't help. I know you want to grieve, but grieve in another way. Oh. And fucking Snow, he's an idiot. He just the I want to be a hero. And I'm like, really? You hero? Blech. Oh, and the other character I have to and instead of complaining about Hope, the Neil, fucking the Neil. And I keep calling her villainy, but you know why I call her villainy? Because it was a fucking insult and nothing else. But villainy. Seriously, I'm sure I know I have a couple of women subscribers or viewers. Now seriously, can you actually say this to me? Don't you not feel offended by this fucking bitch? Okay, she's about 18, and she has these high pitches of trying to be like a girl going ooh ee ah. I mean, and she just prances around. I mean, are you not offended by this? I mean, are you seriously not offended by this soft crap? Last time I was offended by this was actually Samus Aran, where she was like, I'm a delicate flower. Oh god. But seriously, you have got to be joking with Vanille. And also, why is she popular? I can actually if you want to talk about sort of anime-ish girls from video games, you know what? I can actually point out a couple. How about Yoko from Persona 4? Actually, she's got more personality. The characters in Persona 4 have got a lot more personality. What about as a Yoko? What about C? What about C? I can say her name right. And what's her other name in Persona 4? I forgot. Is it Nagto or something like that? This detective, the sort of tomboyish girl, who's actually who's always mistaken as a boy. I mean, she's got she's got loads of personality, and are you seriously saying that the Neo is better than three of them? I would just say you're insane or delusional, or you've not read enough books, you've not seen enough movies, and you've not played enough video games. Oh dear God. Oh, I just hate these names. I just hate this. Also, another thing I just can't understand: why is the most evil force in the game is called Orphan? When I think of orphan, I don't think of evil. I think of little children who have no parents, not a fucking doomsday device or whatever it is. I don't know what I don't know what orphan is. He did explain, but saying it was some sort of devastating thing, and I'm like, why is it called orphan? I'm just so dumbfounded by this. I mean, Jesus. Oh, right. I'm sure there was another thing that just really makes hardly any sense. Oh yes, just not explaining what Alicia Fauci is. Hello game, you need to explain this crap to me, because the player, the audience, don't know anything about your world. Explain it to us. Okay, that's the thing about the Fauci. The Fauci, it doesn't make any sense. Okay, he enslaves the characters, which I believe he enslaves them, and he looks like a fucking Transformer, by the way. Michael Bay's Transformer. That's already a good sign, and Michael Bay's Transformers are shit. And some reason he brands them with the mark of the sea, gives them powers, and gives them an image in their head of a cocoon, and that's it. Apparently they have a focus, and I'm quite surprised that no one in the game asked what the sea is. I mean, why? I want to know what the sea is. And I just don't understand that. What is the Fausty trying to tell you? Is he saying destroy cocoon, save cocoon? And not only this, all the other characters were trying to figure out what the fuck their focus was, because the Fausty was too lazy to actually speak a couple of words like, oh, I don't know, destroy cocoon, destroy cocoon, destroy cocoon. Why can he not speak? He's supposed to be a superior existence, and he can't fucking say 2 words. Oh God. Oh, I mean, seriously. Especially, I think that also another point of the story was to figure out why people become crystal, which I still don't understand why people become crystal. This is like a death sentence. You have 2 choices. If you don't complete your focus, you become a zombie and be in suffering for all eternity. And if you do complete your focus, you become a crystal, where you get to sleep for all eternity. Or actually, I know a couple of people who were crystal and then they become uncrystal at a certain time. So I'm assuming you become a crystal because the Fausty wants to keep his pieces for a next focus. That's what I assume. He wants to do. He wants to keep his most precious chess pieces. And, I'll save these for next time, because they did really well to complete their focus, even though I told them jack shit what to do. Sorry, this is the worst story ever. Okay, I'm just going to wrap it up there. I'm talking about 42 minutes? Jesus! First, I'm going to say this to Square Enix. Square Enix, you're shit at storytelling now. You've been shit for storytelling for quite a while, since Final Fantasy VIII. That was full of plot holes. Final Fantasy IX, I can't remember what the hell went on there. Final Fantasy X, characters make no fucking sense. And Final Fantasy XII, what was the point of Vaughn? There was no point of Vaughn, actually. I'm just gonna say this. Read some books, go back to school, and play a certain video game called... Oh, I don't know. I actually recommend a few, like Odin's Spear, and Persona, and other RPGs. That explains his world a lot better. I mean... Oh. Okay, so I'm gonna wrap this up now. I'm not really someone who seeks out to hate Final Fantasy. I love Final Fantasy the series, at least up to 7. It's just amazing how gone down the hell they've gone. With 8, this crappy romance. I mean, I don't believe in it. And so many plot holes. 9, not memorable. 10, a terrible story in there, which doesn't make much sense either. And of course, recently you got 14. Oh dear. If this is not a sign for give up on Final Fantasy, I don't know what is. These fucking writers are unbelievable. I mean, they're just shit at what they do. They're shit at their job, really, and they need to go back to basic storytelling 101. That's what I say. I'll give you my first thoughts on Versus as well. Couple of words. Backstreet Boys. Yeah, that's not a good image. I have a feeling this game's gonna suck as well. I don't want to hate it. I don't want to hate Final Fantasy 13 to begin with when I first saw it, 2006. But seriously, Jesus, it's just awful stuff, really. I was hoping there was this comeback. But anyway, I'm just gonna leave it at that. So bye.